Yo.
All right. What's up, everyone? My name's LJ Patridge. I'm a Zoomies district manager coming to you live from Vancouver, Canada. Do you know your skate history? What about the incredible skaters who broke barriers to make skate culture more inclusive of women, queer, and trans folks? Get ready, because today we've got a chance for you to flex that knowledge, win big, and get involved to make the skate community more welcoming to everyone. I'm stoked to have one of those incredible skaters co-hosting this trivia show with me today. Kristen, can you introduce yourself to our audience and tell us a little bit more about Skate Like a Girl?
For sure. Thanks, LJ, and thanks, Zoomies, for having me. What's up, skaters? My name is Kristen Ebeling. I use she and her pronouns, and I'm coming at you live from occupied Duwamish territory, aka Seattle, Washington. I serve as the executive director of Skate Like a Girl, or like what I usually like to call it, which is I feel like I'm a professional teenager. And in my spare time, I am a professional skateboarder for Meow Skateboards. I am the team manager for Crux Trucks, and I love to play bass in my band, Punitive Damage. But yeah, back to Skate Like a Girl. Our mission is to create a more inclusive community by promoting confidence, leadership, and social justice through skating. And I just threw a lot of words at you that are kind of big and confusing. But honestly, what it means on the ground level is that what we're trying to do is create space for people that, you know, maybe historically or current times, like have less visibility in skating. So whether that's like being lower income or being different identity groups that really haven't been very represented in skating, and shining a light and giving resources to those folks and making sure that they feel included. And at the same time, educating like existing folks in skating to be allies and support creating a more inclusive skateboarding community in general.
That's dope. Thanks.
All
right, everyone, here's how it's gonna work. Kristen and I will hit you with skate history trivia questions. You're gonna type in your answers into the Twitch chat as quick as you can. When we ask the question, be sure to get all your answers in, because we're gonna pick one correct answer at random to win 500 stash points. We're also gonna give away one Zoomies $100 gift card to one of those winners. Once we get 10 questions right from you guys, we're gonna drop a stash code for everyone to redeem. Kristen, should we get this thing started?
Oh yeah. Let's go, skaters. I got question number one. Strap on your seatbelts. Let's get it. All right, y'all. We're looking for the decade here. In what decade did the first Black female skater turn pro? Is it A, the 2000s, B, the 1980s, C, the 1990s, or D, the 1970s? So, in what decade did the first Black female skateboarder turn pro? Do you know the decade? What do you think, LJ? What's your hunch?
I like the millenniums. 2000?
Yep.
It's like a good year.
Yep. New millennium, new groundbreaking achievements. I could see it. It might even be like the 90s. Like I could see something like, someone, more low key going pro. I don't know. All right, y'all. Looks like we have a winner. But first, I want to let you know the answer was B, the 1980s. And the winner is Bronzy Lettuce 9. So congrats to Bronzy Lettuce 9. You are the winner. And little fun fact, that woman, her name is Stephanie Person. She went pro in 1986. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
All right, over to you, LJ, for question 2.
All right, let's go to question 2. What board company did a list of streamers turn pro for? We've got A, Plan B, B, Element, C, Girl, or D, Toy Machine.
Nice. Yeah, Alyssa Steamer, such a legend, out of Florida. So iconic for me. Actually, funny story, one of the Zoomies managers, this guy named Eric, he actually gave me this videotape because he wanted me to see Alyssa Steamer skate. So it's kind of tight. Shout out Eric for putting me on to Alyssa Steamer back when I was like 12 years old.
So, all right, we have a winner. So our winner for that one, the right answer is going to be D, toy machine. And the winner for that one was Free Games 98. Congrats for winning that one. Way to go.
Congrats, whoop whoop.
All right, let's pass it over number 3, Kristen.
Oh, I think we have a little bit of a video clip.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna play a little video clip, put you guys on.
Alyssa Steamer's a superstar.
So sick. Welcome back, everybody. We're ready for question number 3. LJ, you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's make it happen. All right, so what woman pro skater is a graduate for architecture from MIT? So what woman pro skater is an MIT graduate in architecture? Sorry, I can't even say it. This is so impressive. All right, so is it A, Alexis Sablone, B, Lizzie Armanto, C, Nora Vasconcelos, or D, Alyssa Steamer? So what woman pro skater went to MIT and got a degree in architecture? That's some smart stuff. That's crazy. One of these 4 women did it. It's pretty amazing. Got any hunches over there, LJ?
I don't know. That's pretty amazing though.
Definitely impressive. I went to school, but I definitely did not go to MIT level bossiness of school. I just went to University of Washington, which is, pretty cool, but MIT is like next level.
Yeah, that's dope. Architecture, just building.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I feel like architecture and skating kind of makes sense. Let's hope that, if she ever does pursue architecture and not skating, that she's building a bunch of cool skatable stuff. All right, y'all, we have a winner, but first we got to give you the answer. And that was A, Alexis Sablone was that woman skater, pro skater we were looking for that went to MIT. And our lucky winner is Bold Narwhal. Bold Narwhal. Almost read that really wrong, I think, but I figured it out at the last second. Congratulations. All right, LJ, next question is all you.
All right.
Oh, wait, there's more. There's a clip, my bad. We're not going to the next question yet.
The native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano, hey, mambo Italiano, go, go, go. You mixed up Siciliano, all you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy with a hey, mambo. Don't want a tarantella, hey, mambo. No more the mozzarella, hey, mambo. Mambo Italiano, try an enchilada with the fish bacala. And hey, gumba, I love how you dance rumba. But take some of advice, paisano. Learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a square, you ain't
That video was sick.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move to question number 4. Name 2 of the 8 pro skaters on the USA Olympic skate team. There's quite a few.
I guess we should say that we're looking for the women's Olympic skateboarding team. So we know there's, Jagger Eaton and Nyjah and Jamie Foy. Maybe you know some of those folks, but we're looking for 2 of the 8 pro women. Do you know any of the Olympic squad? LJ, you've been following the Olympic hopefuls. They've been posting all their runs lately. It's pretty sick to see all the
of them for sure.
entries. Yeah.
There's a lot of them, so pretty excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Some of the folks that are on the team now have come out to Seattle for our Wheels of Fortune event that we do at Skate Like a Girl. If you don't know about Wheels of Fortune, type that one into Google after today's show and check that out, because you'll see some of these names we're about to throw at you up in the mix. It's pretty sick. A lot of people have been skating since they're little and coming out, so it's cool to see them, heading to the Olympics. It's pretty rad.
Definitely. Yeah, I think, all right. Oh, we've got a winner. Okay, so first of all, let's go through the skate team. So we've got Alexis Sablon, Mariah Duran, Samaria Brevard, Jordan
Barrett,
Ariana Carmona, Jordan Santana, Mina Stess, Rice Wetstein, and Brighton Zunier. Those are some hard names to pronounce.
Yeah, no, you're all good. Yeah, definitely some hectic names, but you did it. You did pretty good. All
right, so the winner who got 2 of those 8 and was picking at random is going to be BB Gina 16.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Big shout out, baby Gina 16. You did it. Good job.
All right. Number 5, Kristen.
All right, here we go. Okay, what woman skater appeared on the cover of Life magazine? Little hint for you. She was doing a handstand on a skateboard. Okay? Who was it? Was it A, Patty McGee, B, Lizzie Armanto, C, Cara Beth Burnside, or D, Mariah Duran? Can you do a handstand on a skateboard, LJ?
I can barely do a handstand on the ground.
That's my vibe too. Fun fact. So I've been a skate camp counselor for a really long time, and I literally had a camper that could not really push or ride or ollie or anything, but she was like a gymnast. And so she just did handstands on her skateboard. And it was one of those moments where she's like, is this okay if I do that? And her parents were like, is this okay if she does that? And I was like, yeah, sure. She wants to just do handstands all day. I think that's pretty cool.
Core strength right there to do that.
So legendary. But do you know about this legendary handstand skateboarder? That is the question today. All right, y'all. It looks like we got a winner. But again, first, we got to give you that answer. And A, Patty McGee was that handstanding skateboarder on the cover of Life magazine way back in the day. Pretty legendary photo. And our lucky winner is Sally That Girl, spelled G-U-R-L, my personal favorite way to spell girl. So shout out Sally That Girl. And yeah, let's cruise on to the next one, shall we?
All right. Who was the first female skater to be on the cover of Thrasher in 1988? There's a hint here. The trick feature was an indie. What do we think? A, Cara Beth Burnside. B, Peggy Oki. C, Fabiana Delfino. Or D, Jamie Reyes.
It's another tough one. Who was the first? Fun fact, there's only been 3 women on the cover of Thrasher, but I feel like that's going to start to change. Been seeing a lot more women up in the mag lately, which is pretty cool. But yeah, first of 3. Wonder if they got it.
I wish I was on the cover of Thrasher.
There's always next month. I believe in you.
All right, we've got a winner. So the answer to that question is A, Cara Beth Burnside. Photo, pretty sweet.
Legendary.
Our
Love
winner,
the pink.
yeah, so sweet. Our winner is Des_Roberts03. Congratulations.
Shout out Des Roberts 03. Love a good underscore. So sick. All right, so I'm up next. Let's jump into our next question. Speaking of Cara Beth Burnside, we want to know, what shoe brand did Cara Beth Burnside have a signature shoe for? Was it A, Etnies, B, Adidas, C, Vans, or D, DC? So what shoe brand did Cara Beth have a signature shoe for? I wonder if she was like the first woman actually to have a signature shoe. I need to Google that later, but I feel like that's pretty possible. She was kind of one of the first woman pros. Another fun Cara Beth Burnside fact is she, I believe, now I need to Google and double check, but I'm pretty sure she competed in snowboarding. And if I'm not mistaken, she competed in the Olympics for snowboarding.
That's sweet.
Pretty cool. She's definitely a badass on the board. Oh, snap. All right, y'all about to find out. The answer was C for Vans. Cara Beth Burnside. You thought Brianna Gearing getting her shoe lately, her colorway. Nah, Cara Beth paved the way back in the day. And our lucky winner to question 7 was Skate Vans 88. So that's pretty, I feel like Skate Vans 88, you got to know your Vans history there. So shout out to you, Skate Vans 88. You did it.
Had the answer in your name.
Oh yeah.
All right, so our question number 8. Who was the first pro female skater on the Adidas skate team? A, Maria Duran. B, Nora Vasconcelos. Is that how you say it?
I think it's she's commented in interviews that people always tell her she pronounces it wrong, but that her family pronounces it Vasconcelos.
All right, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah.
Letitia Buffoni, or D, Alexis Sablone.
Adidas. First female pro. It's a tricky one. Definitely a tricky one. Adidas is like kind of an interesting brand, like in my mind in skating. Just like, I mean, I feel like the Gons, or Mark Gonzalez, has been riding for Vans for so long. And I remember like back in the day seeing people skating Adidas. I was like, oh, that looks weird, because I just see it as like a soccer company, you know? But then now it's like Adidas is so big in skating. It's kind of sick. So
Yeah, they make sick shoes.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I really want to get those new Maite, that skater from Belgium. She has like a sick new Adidas colorway. It's pretty sick. She released it on International Women's Day with Nora's new colorway, so those are pretty sick.
Awesome. All right, we have a winner. So first off, the answer. The answer is B, Nora
Vasconcelos.
Vasconcelos. See, I'm struggling here.
You're doing great.
And our winner is Resmain. Congrats.
Nice work, Resmain. All right, next question for the people. Let's get into it. What female pro skater had a breakout part in Zero's Strange World video, and more recently had a guest pro model board for the same board company's 20th year anniversary? Okay, who is that female skater? Is it A, Vanessa Torres, B, Marissa Del Santo, C, Alyssa Steamer, or D, Mariah Duran? So who is that legendary female skater in the Zero Strange World video back in the day? Recently had a guest board on Zero.
I think my first skateboard was a Zero bit when I was
So sick. I remember, so this is dating myself, but I started skating in like 2000, and like around 2000 to like 2005 was like peak sweatband era. And Zero made these sick sweatbands and like studded bracelets too, but I had the sweatband. I wasn't like gnarly enough for the studded bracelet, but I got the sweatband for sure. I had a Zero sweatband. Had the nice like sweatband tan line. If you got tan lines, shout out to you in the chat. Anybody out there?
Yeah, I was definitely wearing studs, everything at that time.
Yeah, definitely had a studded belt. Studded belts are coming back. Actually, I had one in my cart the other day to buy it, and I was like, I'm 32 years old. I'm about to buy a studded belt, but whatever. Maybe I'll still purchase it. Who knows? Let me know in the chat if you think I should buy a studded belt. All right, y'all. We have a winner, but first we have an answer, and it was B. Marissa Del Santo, inarguably the most punk rock woman skateboarder on planet Earth. And if you disagree, I will fight you. The winner of this question, you got the answer right. Shout out to Summer_Allen. Summer_Allen, you know your women's skate history clearly because you knew that Marissa Del Santo was featured in that video. And if you don't know about Marissa Del Santo, guess what? We got a video clip for you to watch right now.
All right, that video is sweet. Let's move into question number 10. Who was the first woman to do Tony Hawk's famous loop? We've got A, Amelia Brodka. B, oh no, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. Nora
Vasconcelos.
Yeah. C, Mimi Noop. Or D, Lizzie Armanto.
Ooh. Who did the loop for first time? I think the only time. I don't know if there's another woman that has done the loop. I think it's just one time. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know if you've ever Googled Tony Hawk's loop attempts. It's pretty wild. Like they have this like cushion that they'll throw, but people are still just like landing on their neck. It's wild. Like the fact that anyone does the loop is amazing, but yeah, a woman did it. It's pretty cool.
Crazy. That's like where they go like 100%.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they just fully go, yeah, like all the way around, like full loop. It kind of turns, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like obviously if you did a loop, just a loop, you would like just be in a circle, right? So it loops to the side kind of, but.
Like a ribbon. You're like, you know, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So we've got a winner. First of all, the answer to that question is Lizzie Armanto.
Shout out Lizzie, the homie.
So our winner is Maya 17 or Maya B 17, however we pronounce that. Way to go.
Should we check out some Lizzie footy? Let's check it out. Can you believe that like Lizzie literally did that? Like she did that.
Pretty crazy.
So wild. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna take a little bit of a break here, and more skate history when we come back in a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. Not that you can, probably. Are you looking to buy a skateboard online? Or did you just order all of the parts? Sometimes skateboards come pre-assembled, but often your board will come to your door in parts and you'll have to put it together yourself. No experience building a board? No problem. In this video, we'll show you how to put a skateboard together just like a pro. Let's start by going over all the tools that you'll need to put together your new complete. First, you'll need a razor blade or an X-Acto knife. Second, you'll need a skate tool, but a wrench could probably work as well. And lastly, you'll need a power drill or a screwdriver. The first thing you'll want to do is grip your deck. Start by removing the back part of the grip tape just like you would with a sticker. Be careful, this stuff is pretty sticky. Remove the back part of the grip tape sticker and hover your piece of grip over the deck. Slowly let the grip tape lay down onto the deck. Starting in the very middle of the board, pat the grip down with your fingers, slowly moving outward from where you started. If you get an air bubble, it's all good. It happens to the best of us. Take a razor blade and poke that hole to diffuse the bubble. Don't like the feeling of the sandpapery grip? You can use the back of the grip tape sticker on the top and really smooth it down with your hands. Now that the grip is on, we'll want to use something like a screwdriver to scrape down the edges. You don't need to go super hard, just enough to see the outline of your deck. Once you've made your outline, it's time to cut around the edges with a razor blade. Cutting around the curvy parts of the board can be kind of tricky, so to make it easier, you can make little slits with a razor blade around those areas so the grip is a little easier to work with. You'll want to make sure that you're holding the razor blade super securely, like this. Also, make sure you have plenty of space on the table that you're working on. Holding the deck with your non-dominant hand, use your dominant hand with the razor blade facing up, cutting towards yourself and parallel with the deck to get a nice clean trim of the grip. You'll use the hand holding the board to slowly turn it to keep the razor in the right spot. Now that the grip is all trimmed up, we'll want to do a little sanding down of the edges to ensure that the grip tape stays down. You can fold a little bit of the excess grip to make a little sanding tool for yourself. What's up, skaters? We are back. Thanks for checking out that sick video of my girl Cass showing you how to put together a skateboard, gripping the board. I heard that, LJ, that's your favorite part of putting together a skateboard, true? Confirm or deny?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I love it, except for how it makes my fingers feel sometimes. It's a little weird. But yeah, stay tuned to watch the second half of that video coming back. But anyways, back to the trivia. Here we go for your next question. Who was the first female skater to be featured on the cover of Transworld magazine? Was it A, Mariah Duran, B, Nora Vasconcelos, C, Leticia Buffoni, or D, Lizzie R. Monto? So we're looking for that first female skater on the cover of Transworld, which sadly is not in print anymore, but you can definitely find copies of Transworld out in this wild world. My friend at Look Back Library, you can follow Look Back Library on Instagram, has tons of old magazines in history, which is pretty rad. But yeah. LJ, what do you think about Transworld? Are you a Transworld person?
Love Transworld. I was always into Transworld snowboard magazine too.
Oh yeah.
So very familiar. Wish we still had it.
Totally. Yeah, it was kind of cool to have a mag that was like a little less like all about the carnage, you know, like Thrasher definitely has a particular voice and I love Thrasher so much, but it's kind of cool to have like different perspectives. I used to love Slap magazine too back in the day. Now it's just a message board. Meh. All right, y'all, we got a winner, but again, first we got an answer. And the first woman on the cover of Transworld was D, Lizzie Armanto, our famous looping shredder. And our winner for question 11 is Brens06, BRENS06. Congrats, you did it. All right, LJ, next cue is all you.
All right. So we want to know who filmed Van's all-women skate video credits. Is it A, Sherry White, B, Norma Ibarra,
Ibarra.
C, Lisa Whitaker, or D, Alex White? Get your answers in.
Legendary video featuring Fabiana, Breezy, and Una amongst friends. Pretty sick video, all girls video. Love it. It's a vibe. Honestly, that video is a vibe. Good music, good street skating, lots of speed, super sick. Hopefully there's more like content of them coming soon. I'm hopeful. I think Brianna might be working on like some video footage for Girl or something like that. It'll be pretty sick to see.
All right, we've got a winner. So the answer is Sherry White,
The homie.
which is A. And our winner is Wilson 03, or J Wilson 03.
Shout out Jay Wilson.
Way to go.
Heck yeah. All right, next question. What was the first woman-owned print and in-color skateboarding magazine? Print and in-color magazine, first woman-owned version of this. Was it A, The Skate Witches, B, Check It Out Mag, C, The Other Skaters, or D, Quell? Looking for that color in print magazine. Man, I know the answer to this one, and this magazine meant a lot to me in my childhood and early adolescence, I should say, early 20s. You know, having something I could look at and see people that looked like me, man, it was so sick. It's good stuff. Oh, and we got a winner. But first, I'm gonna give you an answer, and it was Check It Out magazine. So definitely check it out. If you go to thesideproject.com, or excuse me, girlskatenetwork.com. I'm dating myself. It used to be called The Side Project. Go to girlskatenetwork.com, and you can check out old versions of Check It Out mag and learn more about the founders. And we got a winner here that got that answer correct, and it is Coco Monkey Swag. I think that is. I like read Kokomo Monkey Swag, something like that. You probably figured it out. You know that that's your username, but congrats to you, Coco Monkey Swag. Next question. Here we go. Passing it back to you.
All right. Who was the first pro skater? Sorry, wow. First pro woman pro skater to win an X Games gold medal? A, Alyssa Steamer, B, Vanessa Torres, C, Mimi Noop, or D, Mariah Duran?
X Games gold. Baby, gold medal. Fun fact, I got to skate in X Games in 2019. Not because I'm incredibly talented at skateboarding. I was the second alternate, and some people got hurt, and I got to skate in X Games, which was pretty crazy. Seeing yourself on the jumbo Megatron.
I always wanted to go to the X Games for snowboarding.
Dude, it's so sick.
But I mean, I feel like that ship has sailed, you know? All right, we have a winner. The answer to that question is B, Vanessa Torres. And our winner is Faded BF. Way to go.
Shout out Faded BF, honestly. Big shout out. All right, next question is, what all-female skateboarding company, so female run, female team riders, did Cara, Beth, Burnside, and Mimi Noop, the legendary vert skaters, they started a company? What was it called? Was it A, Hoopla Skateboards, B, Proper Gnar, C, Meow Skateboards, or D, Autonomy Skateboards? Looking for the female skate company that was started by Cara, Beth, Burnside, and Mimi Noop, Doggy Dog. Who's got the answer? Hopefully, you know, all of these board brands are, well, the ones that are still in business are carried at your local skateboarding retailer. Support the women out there. All right, y'all, we got an answer and we got a winner. First, the answer It was A, Hoopla Skateboards, pretty sick, little elephant logo there for Hoopla, legendary company. And the winner that got the answer correct is Downtown Ashes. Good job, Downtown Ashes. You did it. All right, LJ, next question is all you.
All right. In 1975, what skater joined the Z-Boys? A, Peggy Oki, B, Patty McGee, C, Cara Beth Burnside, or D, Alyssa Streamer? Who's it gonna be?
Z-Boys, known for their Bertlemann slides, bank skating, surfing style. It's pretty sick. Long hair, definitely a vibe for sure. It's pretty cool that like they just started skating when like the surf was bad, right? And then all of a sudden they're in swimming pools, and then it's just like so cool.
All right. Our answer for that question is going to be A, Peggy Oki. Joined the Z-Boys in 1975. And our winner is Billy's Blonde.
Good job, Billy's Blonde. All right, and I got your next question. In 2019, Nika Washington won the first annual women's version of this legendary skate competition series for skaters who are not yet professionals. Okay, so they've always had it for the dudes and or like all gender or whatever, but they did a special women's version of this, which Nika won in 2019. Was it A, Dam Am, B, Vans Am, C, Tampa Am, or D, Phoenix Am? So which of those events did Nika Washington win in 2019? Nika Washington, definitely one of the most talented women on skateboards out there. Yeah, definitely follow them at Cranberry in My Cup. Very dope skating if you want to see that. All right, and we got an answer and we got a winner. All right, the answer to this question was Dam Am. So Nika Washington was the winner of the first women's Dam Am in 2019. Incredible. And our lucky winner is Tori Tuga. Congrats, Tori Tuga. You did it. You're the winner.
Sweet. All right, let's keep moving. What towel brand now skate brand did Alyssa Streamer start? A, Hunter of Nar, B, Nar Hunters, C, Search for the Nar, or D, Where the Nar? Where is it?
It's safe to say that Nar is in the answer, which is kind of sick. Yeah, I heard that Alyssa started this company as like a towel company because she's like, no one has a towel brand as a sponsor, so I can just put all my friends on the team. It's not a direct quote, but it's basically what she said, which I think is pretty cool.
That is sweet. All right, so the answer to that question is B, Nar Hunters. And the winner is Reject and Swerve.
All right. Interesting username, but you know, I respect it. All right, I got the next question here. What skateboarding brand consists of Mariah Duran, Vanessa Torres, Yuri Lee, Amy Carone, Liv Lovelace, Ho Pinson, Marissa Martinez, Annie Guglia, Christiana Means, Nanaka Fujisawa, and yours truly, Kristen Ebeling? Is it A, Hoopla Skateboards, B, Proper Nar, C, Meow Skateboards, or D, Autonomy Skateboards? All right, so who's got that stacked roster, y'all? Who's got it? Who put all those girls on a team? And you know what's crazy is this roster used to be probably like twice as big, you know? But now that there's so many different brands like Unity Skateboards and, Their Skateboards and Glue Skateboards and a lot of bigger skateboarding brands, you know, are putting girls on the team, you know, like Jen Soto, she's on Primitive, et cetera, et cetera. People kind of have expanded, but for a long time, these like women only brands were really the only brands that could put people on. So it's pretty sick to see all these brands still out in the mix, but we're looking for a board brand with all those riders. Cue the Jeopardy music. All right, y'all, we got a winner. Thanks for waiting. You're so patient. But first, I got to give you the correct answer, and it's C, Meow Skateboards. If you don't know about Meow, definitely check out Meow on Instagram at Meow Skateboards. Check out their website, check out their graphics. Pick up a board. They're really fun and awesome to ride, great graphics. And our lucky winner is Joy-Con Boys Tendo. You got the correct answer. Good job. You did it.
So, all right, last question of the day. Here we go. What was the first Black female-owned skate brand? A, Pops, B, Proper Nar, C, Meow Skateboards, or D, Autonomy Skateboards. Drop your answer for the last question.
Ooh, last question. Let's go. If you haven't won yet, I'm giving you positive vibes right now. You got this. You know the answer. It's going to come to you. You're going to type it in the chat. You're going to win right now. I just know it. You're going to get this right. And if not, you're still a winner because you probably learned something new today, because I know I did. I didn't know all this. What about you, LJ? How many new facts do you think you picked up in the last hour or so here?
A lot. Feeling very educated.
That's what's up.
All right, we've got a winner. So the correct answer to that one was Proper Nar. And our winner is Share Whoa. Way to go. Share Whoa.
Share Whoa. Shout out Share Whoa. And I think we got the second half of our How to Build a Skateboard video featuring our friend Cass. So let's go ahead and roll that like this. The last thing you'll want to do is poke the holes from the bottom of the deck. And then make sure that the holes are ready for the hardware. Speaking of hardware, let's get that going so we can attach the trucks to this deck. Turning your deck sideways, poke the bolts through the holes. Then apply the trucks, ensuring that the bushings and kingpin are facing towards the center of the board at each other. Then tighten the nuts onto the bolts by hand. Using a screwdriver or a powered screw gun, tighten the hardware so that the trucks are tightly fastened to the board. Your goal is for the hardware to be set in flush with your grip tape, so make sure they're not popping up. If using a screw gun, there is a chance you can over-tighten, so be sure to drill in spurts to make sure you aren't sinking your bolts in super deep. Now that your trucks are on, it's time to get the wheels and bearings going. Take off the axle nut of your truck in one spacer and pop the bearing onto the axle. Add the wheel on top of the bearing on the axle and firmly push down to push the bearing into the wheel. Rotate the wheel and push a few times to ensure that it's in nice. Don't go too hard or you may damage your bearing. Pull the wheel off the axle and add another bearing onto the truck axle. Flip the wheel around and pop in the second bearing into the wheel. Add back the spacer you removed earlier, and then the axle nut. Tighten the axle nut down as tight as it can go while still allowing your wheel to roll. Repeat this process 3 more times until all your wheels and bearings are pressed and they're fastened onto the axle of your trucks. And there you have it, folks. Your skateboard is all put together. Next step, rip it up.
All right, everyone, that's all we've got for today. Thanks for joining us. Congrats to the winners, but it's not over yet. Head to the Zoomies Discord. The link should be dropped in our chat. And drop your favorite woman skater, trans skater, or queer skater for a chance to win a Skate Like a Girl kickflip sticker pack. Stand up and get involved in your community. Don't forget, there's local elections happening all over the country that impact things you care about. Head to rockthevote.org for information on elections in your state to stand up and vote. For our Canadian audience, you can head to elections.ca for information on your local elections. These links will be dropped in our chat. Kristen, any last thoughts before we head out?
Definitely. First of all, thanks again for having me. This was like beyond fun. It was so sick to hang out and share trivia from the community that I'm a part of and I'm so proud of. So just meant the world. yeah, I wanted to share just a couple fun, chill, like easy ways for folks out there that are more interested in getting more involved with Skate Like a Girl or supporting us in any way. So yeah, I just wanted to add that you can find some awesome tutorial content. So if you're a beginner skater or intermediate skater, we have a ton of amazing skate content featuring all body sizes, all identities, all like races and faces. Definitely check that out at youtube.com/skatelikeagirl to learn how to skate with us. We also have awesome warm-up videos. So if you're trying to warm up your ankles or your knees before skating, or you're interested in any other of our content, check us out there. We also have social media platforms where we post a ton of content. Again, tutorial stuff, informational, educational, but also just fun. We've been posting a lot on TikTok lately, but we also have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can find us at Skate Like a Girl. If you're super lost, just go to skatelikeagirl.com and you can learn more about our mission, employment opportunities, volunteer opportunities, etc. And the last thing I wanted to add is an easy way to support us is your next set of wheels you buy for your board. Go ahead and scoop up our Spitfire collab wheels that we just came out with. I know Zoomies is carrying those heavy, which is sick. We just have 3 new colorways, pink, blue, and off-white, which are really sick, as well as some merch. So yeah, those are some ways to support us, and yeah, I hope to connect with y'all soon.
Sweet. Yeah, I saw those wheels. They're pretty sweet. I think you posted them on your Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks again, everyone. See you guys back here at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a live stream with Petty Snacks where you can be animated. Check out zoomies.com/events for details and even more events. Peace out.